CBS Y&R Spoilers. Welcome back to our channel, fellow Y&R addicts. It is late at night, the coffee is still hot, and we are absolutely buzzing after watching the latest developments in Genoa City. Grab a seat and let's get right into it, because there is so much to unpack today, and the drama is absolutely off the charts. I cannot believe what I am watching right now. Are you guys seeing this? I am literally typing this up at 2 a.m. because my brain will not shut off about this entire Kane Ashby and Victor Newman situation. Victor has done some shady, underhanded, absolutely diabolical things in his decades on this show, but framing Kane and Phyllis with fake AI evidence, and right when Kane actually needs to do something decent for once in his life, it is just so infuriating. I've been watching this show since the early 2000s, and I swear Victor's God complex is reaching levels we haven't seen since he locked Jack in that basement with a doppelganger. Wait, I'm getting ahead of myself here. Let's just take a breath and look at the absolute mess that is happening right now. So, Kane is sitting in a jail cell, considered a massive flight risk, facing life-ruining charges because Victor and his team of magical hackers decided to generate fake evidence. And why? Because Victor has to punish Phyllis for trying to take over Newman Enterprises. But here is the kicker, the absolute worst part of this entire storyline. Malcolm Winters is literally dying. He is in New York. His life is hanging by a thread, and Kane is the only bone marrow match out of everyone in the world, out of all the Winters family members. It's Kane. And now he's locked up because Victor Newman is throwing a temper tantrum over his company. I'm sorry, but I am so sick of Victor's vendettas causing collateral damage to innocent people. Malcolm does not deserve this. And honestly, as much as I have complained about Kane over the years, he doesn't deserve to be blocked from saving a man's life just because Victor is playing his little chess games. Can we talk about Lily for a second? My heart is just breaking for her. Remember the days when Lily could barely look at Kane without wanting to scream? Their history is so toxic and complicated. The man lied about his identity, the whole Ethan, Caleb twin mess, the cheating, the embezzlement. Kane has a rap sheet of bad decisions a mile long. But right now, Lily is desperate. She is literally begging Christine Blair Romalotti to let her ex-husband out of jail. She is offering to put an ankle monitor on him. She is begging for police escorts. She is doing whatever it takes to get Kane on a plane to New York. The desperation in Lily's eyes is so real. It just goes to show how much she loves Malcolm. Because let's be real, Lily would normally be the first person to leave Kane in that cell and throw away the key. But family is everything to her, and she knows Kane is Malcolm's only hope. But wait, let's rewind to how we even got here, because the sheer absurdity of Phyllis Summers knocking Kane out cold is something I will never get over. Come on. Phyllis literally assaulted Kane, stole his AI program, and used it to stage a coup at Newman Enterprises. That is peak Phyllis behavior. And honestly, a part of me loves her for it because she never learns and she never stops scheming. But the irony is that Victor couldn't prove she did it legitimately, so what does he do? He fabricates fake emails. He creates a completely fictional digital paper trail to nail Phyllis and Kane for the corporate takeover. It is so twisted. Phyllis actually committed the crime of stealing the AI, but Victor is framing them with fake evidence of the corporate theft. It's like a snake eating its own tail. And this is where I start losing my mind over Michael Baldwin. Michael, what are you doing? Michael knows the evidence is fake. Victor flat out told him the plan in secret, and Michael is just sitting on this information I know Michael is loyal to Victor, and I know he is trying to protect Phyllis in his own weird way. But letting an innocent man rot in jail while a man in New York dies waiting for his bone marrow, that is a new low, even for a former legal shark like Michael. Remember when Michael actually cared about justice? Yeah, didn't work out so well for him then either. But this is just gross. He knows Victor orchestrated the whole thing. And of course, because Phyllis is Phyllis, she is not going to go down with the ship. No, she is currently trying to convince Michael to pin the entire thing on Kane. Am I the only one who screamed at the screen when she suggested that? Phyllis is backed into a corner, facing prison time, thanks to the new DA, and her survival instinct is to throw Kane under the bus. She stole his program. She knocked him out, and now she wants him to take the fall for her hostile takeover. It is so infuriating, but also I kind of love it because it is just so true to character. Phyllis will literally burn the entire town down to save her own skin. But guys, there is a massive silver lining here, and it is the only thing keeping me sane right now. The rumors are swirling, the hints are dropping, and it looks like Amanda Sinclair might be coming back to Genoa City to save Kane. Yes, all caps, yes. I need Amanda back on my screen immediately. Kane promised Lily that everything would be fine because Amanda would bail him out. And honestly, Amanda's the only lawyer in town who has the brains and the sheer nerve to go up against Victor Newman and Michael Baldwin. Just imagine the courtroom scenes. I am already manifesting this. Amanda Sinclair walking into that courtroom in a killer power suit, slamming her briefcase down, and completely dismantling Victor's fake AI evidence. Amanda has done amazing things for Kane in the past. Remember the whole forged will storyline with Devon? Amanda knows how to untangle these massive, complicated webs of lies. And the fact that the original AI program belonged to Kane gives her the perfect angle to prove that he was the victim of Phyllis's theft, not a co-conspirator in her corporate takeover. I am so ready for the Amanda versus Michael showdown. Michael thinks he holds all the cards because he knows Victor's secret, but Amanda's a bulldog. I can totally see her backing Phyllis into a corner. Amanda is smart enough to realize that there is no actual digital footprint of this coup. She will start digging, she will depose Phyllis, and she will relentlessly question her until Phyllis cracks. I bet Amanda will figure out that Michael is in on it with Victor. If Amanda gets Phyllis on the stand and forces her to admit that Michael knows the emails are fake, oh my God, Michael could be disbarred. The drama would be absolutely delicious. Let's talk about Christine for a second. The bug is the new DA, and she is suddenly thrust into the middle of this massive conspiracy. Lily is literally crying in her office, begging her to let Kane out. But Christine has to look at the law. She has this supposed ironclad evidence from Victor Newman, and we all know Christine has a massive, decades-long grudge against Phyllis. So part of her probably wants to believe the evidence is real, just so she can finally throw Phyllis behind bars, where she belongs. But Christine is also a good person, and she knows Lily. She knows the Winters family. She knows Malcolm's dying. The moral conflict she must be feeling right now has to be tearing her apart. If Amanda comes in and proves the evidence is fake, Christine is going to be humiliated, but she also might be relieved that she doesn't have to let Malcolm die over a corporate feud. And can we just pause and talk about the technology aspect of this? Kane's AI program being used to steal a multi-billion-dollar conglomerate, and then Victor using AI to generate fake emails? It is honestly terrifying how easily they are manipulating the truth. Back in the day, Victor had to hire people to physically forge signatures or break into offices. Now, his hackers just type some code and suddenly there is a fake digital paper trail that looks 100% authentic. It makes you wonder what else Victor has faked over the years. If Amanda doesn't expose this, it sets a precedent that Victor can just delete anyone he doesn't like by generating fake crimes. It's dystopian, and it makes me hate Victor's tactics even more. And while we are talking about Amanda, we have to talk about the romantic implications of her return. If Amanda is back in town, she is going to cross paths with Devon, and we all know what a mess Devon is right now. He just found out that Malcolm is Holden's father. He is dealing with the Mariah situation. He is stressed to the max. Seeing Amanda again is going to throw him for a massive loop. I know some people are loving Devon's current dynamic, but personally, I have always thought he and Amanda had unfinished business. Will they reconnect? Will seeing her fighting so hard for Kane, who Devon has a very complicated history with, spark some old feelings or create new rivalries? I am here for all of it. Okay, back to the main point, because my blood pressure is rising again thinking about Kane in that cell. The clock is ticking. Malcolm is in a hospital bed in New York. His immune system is destroyed, and he is waiting for the one person who can save his life. The sheer emotional weight of this storyline is incredible. We are talking about the legacy of the Winters family. Neil is looking down from heaven right now, probably shaking his head at all this foolishness. Kane needs to get on that plane. I don't care if Christine has to handcuff herself to him and fly to New York with him. They need to make this happen. If Victor's petty revenge plot actually results in Malcolm Winters dying, I swear I will riot. I will march down to CBS myself. Victor always gets away with everything. He frames people, he kidnaps people, he manipulates his own children, and he never faces any real consequences. But this obstructing a life-saving medical procedure because he wants to stick it to Phyllis Summers, it is too much. I need Amanda to expose him. I need Michael to grow a conscience and turn on Victor. I need Kane to get to New York and save Malcolm so Lily can finally have a moment of peace. This show has been a roller coaster lately, and I know I complain a lot, but storylines like this are exactly why I have been watching for years. The stakes are so high, the character history is so deep, and the potential for explosive confrontations is off the charts. I just need them to stick the landing. Please, Y&R writers, do not let us down. Bring Amanda back, let her destroy Victor's fake evidence, and let Kane be the hero Malcolm needs right now. What do you guys think? Am I totally off base here? Or are you stressed out about this as I am? Let me know, because I am going to be obsessing over this until the next episode.